of juice, I ain't talking about bricks. Special bandit to be cut you like this. They tried to sell me, hell no, my name ain't Prince. Society gave them vibe, felt you like this. It feels so smooth. We are so high right now, hell no, we can't lose. My dogs running for life, and yeah, they 10 toes.
All right, you guys, welcome to the building. We are here in this thing. We're at the Artist Light interview. We're in a live studio audience right now, so let's give a hand up to that. I am so grateful to have you guys in the building. We are in the place where it's all for to go down. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're not watching right now, it's okay because we're here every day. Don't worry about it. Thank you for our sponsors. We got Torch, the creative nonprofit in the building. We got Disguise, our luxury clothing brand. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this. You guys are making dreams come true. We have Lil Bran in the building. Can we give it up for Lil Bran? 1 second, please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Creative artist on the roll, you guys, on the roll. So just let us know a little bit about you real quick, to the people who don't know.
Well, obviously my name is Lil Bran. I was originally born in Denver, Colorado. I moved to Atlanta, the South Side, when I was about 6 years old. Been out here ever since. I was raised on the South Side and been doing music for like 4 years. So had a lot of ups and downs. I got a business partner. His name is Jay Killer. We co-own our record label, Finessing for a Blessing Entertainment. We like the next QC, but instead, me and him are Baby and Gunna on the QC. So we got a lot of big things on the way. So stay tuned.
I'm sorry, my bad. Those are big names, you guys. You said it's FBE. I was wondering what it stood for. That's the name of your record label?
Yeah.
Okay. So you moving on your own pretty much still, right? If that's your record label, right?
Yeah, we both still independent. So FBE, it actually stands for Finessing for a Blessing Entertainment.
Okay, and where did you and Jay Keller came up with that, like, together?
Yeah, basically we took about a couple weeks. But after a couple weeks of like narrowing everything down, we both agreed on Finesse for a Blessing Entertainment. He actually came up with the name.
Okay. So I want to start off with, as a creative, as an artist, I want to know, because a lot of other people who are in the same situation or trying to get to the same place that you're at right now, like, what was the day like you woke up and you was like, all right, this is music. Like, I know it's music. Like, some people, it takes a time for them to like realize their purpose or what they want to do. So I just want to know, like, what was your like, aha, like, this is it, like, was it just playing around in the studio and figuring out you had the passion, or was it just like you had to do this or it was going to be over? Like, this is the only thing, God has planned for you.
Well, when I first started rapping, it was just like a hobby. I wasn't really focused on rapping. I didn't take it serious. So what really made me take it serious was when my uncle died. Like, I don't know, something about like the way he died, it affected me and it made me like, I don't know, it was like a wake-up call basically. Like, I can't be playing around. Like, obviously, I have a gift in something that I never knew I had. So instead of playing around with it, I need to take advantage of it. So I've been going hard ever since.
Okay, R.I.P. the uncle. I have I really like, me, like, I'm really close with my grandmother. When my grandmother passed, like, she's like my reason I go so hard now, because she's always, no matter how young I was, she's always invested in my future. Like, she'll buy me cameras, arts, like anything, to help me out. So, like, how does your uncle like represent you as a person?
Well, growing up, I always wanted to be like a mechanical engineer, work on cars and stuff. And he was one of the ones that worked on cars. And my dad, on his side of the family, he got a lot of like siblings. So he was like the first one to really die. So like that affected the whole family in a different way. Plus, he ain't just like die like, quick. It was like every day he was in the hospital, you just watching his soul slowly leave him. So it's like that really took a toll on us.
I really understand that. Family is important, you guys. If you don't have a family, man, create the family around you, people who love you and support you. That's what we're here for. We also the family, come to us anytime you need us, So I'm going to jump into your music. So what was like the first song like you like recorded? Like, like if people was like, oh, I like your music, because, when you're first starting out, like, was it like in your room? Was it in the shell? Like, were you you cut people off? Like, what was just like the creative process? Like, who like got you in there and was like, all right?
The first song I probably recorded to where people really mess with it, I'll say I was still in high school. It was like the end of my 10th grade year I first started rapping. And one of my friends, he had ended up making a song, and he got a little buzz off of it. So then I asked him how he made it. So then I went home and I remixed it basically. So like the buzz that he had kind of trickled down onto me just because I remixed it. So folks like, damn, like I ain't know both y'all could rap. So then from there we just kept playing with it.
Okay. So what you said you're from the South Side? So what high school did you go to?
Cause I'm from Creekside.
Creekside. Nah, I mean we don't really care about. I don't really care too much for Creekside. I think y'all football team was pretty okay, but I don't really care much for Creekside on the South Side, to be honest.
2015 champs.
Really?
Yeah. What high school you went to?
I went to Mundy's Mill High School.
Okay.
I went to Mundy's Mill. I know. They go, ooh, y'all gonna roast the fuck out of me. I feel it. Roast me though, cause that shit, I don't care. Y'all know if you from there, you tuning in, you know, shout out, love you guys from the South Side. So then when people found out about your music in high school, like, did it like created a buzz, like just the same way as his did? Did you ever have like anybody looking at you, scouting you after that? Like, did you?
Not really. It was like back then we was really just playing basketball, so like the music wasn't really a thing to us. It was just like a hobby, and I didn't really start recording professionally until my senior year.
Okay. So when people hear your music, like why do you make music? Like, what's like your main goal? Like, is there a goal that you're trying to get out with your music? You make stuff to party, like, you know, like.
Every song I make personally, I just want it to be something that people can feel. So if I'm making a happy song, I want you to be able to feel happy when you listen to it. If it's a sad song, I want you to be, you know what I'm saying, to help you get through those times. So my goal is really just to help people get through whatever they're going through.
Okay. I feel like I heard a lot more about that, especially when you talk about your uncle. I heard that a lot more in your, I think you released it in 2018, your May God Be With You. Mm-hmm. Like, I heard a lot more about, like, your experiences, like, growing up there. Can you just tell me a little bit about, like, what your intention was when you put that together?
When I made May God Be With Me, I was in, like, a totally different mindset. I had a lot of things going on in life, and I guess you could say I was really lost. So with me being lost in life, the music is what helped me stay afloat.
What were you lost with? Like, what was like, did you have like, what was it? Was it like identity crisis? Was it like, you know, not knowing what you're gonna do, you know, after, you know, like high school, after, you know?
It was really, looking back, of course, it definitely was something I could handle. But at the time, it was really just like a overload of things I hadn't dealt with before coming at once. Like, you know, natural life things like people dying, family splitting up.
Yeah, I heard a lot.
Financial issues, just a lot of things that you're going south. So that's what really just kept me going.
Okay, you released that in 2018, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know what like year that was like in your life as far as like, you know, so like when did you graduate from high school? I want to know.
I graduated May 2018.
May 2018. So, all right, so you made that in your senior year, you know. Yeah. So explain to me about Far From Perfect when you made that in 2019. And I really think it shows like a lot of growth because I've listened to both, and it went from you talking about like your experience from, you know, now like realizing what like life really was, because, you know, in 2018 like a lot of stuff happened for, you know, me too, and I can understand what you mean. Like, I had a lot of family loss and a lot of just dynamics changing there too, and a lot of just becoming my own person. So 2019 is when you were out of like, you know, high school, you know, and then you had dropped like your first tape, and it's like it's really good, you know. I got a lot of hype from it. I felt a lot of your energy in 2019 though. When I heard that, it kind of just like, you know, it really showed like you was like, all right, I'm serious about this shit. Like, you're making like things that I felt like, you know, they should have been playing this shit in the club. Like, you know, like I definitely like feel your shit. So can you just tell me a little bit about Far From Perfect? And also, who made that cover from Far From Perfect? Because I was like, that's kind of like electric, literally, like, you know. So just tell me a little bit about that.
Well, first off, the person that made the cover, his name is Michael Crown. He's he's not from the South Side, but he's located on the South Side, right off of Tar Boulevard. And
Southside?
Far From Perfect is basically, the whole gist of the tape is explaining how I'm still human. So like around that time, and even still now, every now and then, because I chose to rap, which is abnormal to people, and not go to college and this, that, and the third, they expect you to automatically just be successful if you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so you ain't go to college, why you ain't blown yet?
Right.
When in reality, it's like, at the time I was still 17, 18, you know, still trying to figure out what my next footsteps would be. You know what I'm saying? Because technically if I went to college, I wouldn't even graduate till I was 21. So I still got a lot of time to go before I would have even been making anything I would have thought I would be making.
Like focused on music, it would have took some time?
Yeah, so basically that was just me trying to explain to people like I'm still a human being. I still go through stuff on a daily basis. It's not all peaches and cream how it may seem. At the same time, I have my good moments. You know what I'm saying? So the cover is explaining, you have me reaching out to my younger self, but it's a distance between us because we don't fully connect because we're not perfect. We don't really connect, if that makes sense.
Right.
So what connects us is that joined force, that electric force that you were talking about.
Yeah, you guys definitely take a look at the cover. You know, tell me what you guys think. I definitely feel about it. Again, let's like give the audience a thank you, you guys. So, you know, thank you guys for being here, you know. We still in the building. We still got, you know, questions and things that need to be answered. So, like, even with the Far From Perfect, I heard a lot more, like, motivation, you know, and that, you know, I heard a lot about love, too, you know. Do you feel like you write better? Like, what is, like, the states where you're like, oh, I'm ready to get in the studio, like, let's make a song? Like,
really, when I'm ready to get into the studio, when I go through something. So, like I said, it could be good, it could be bad, or, it could be a mixture of things. Like a producer might send me a beat and I'm like that beat just might motivate me to just want to go do something with it. So then I go into the studio and I do what I do.
Facts. Definitely feel like transfer energy going on, you know. Somebody produce something, pass it to you, you're going to produce something with it, you know. Definitely collaboration over competition any time of day. Let's give it up to that, you guys. Definitely collaboration over competition any day. So can you, you started it off with 10 Toes. I really like that song, and the video is out now. You guys need to check it out, most definitely. Were there actually 10? Did you actually pick 10 people to be in the video?
Nah.
Like, cause I was counting all the bodies up there, and I'm like, I see some faces up there, I know, but I'm like, is this really 10 people? You know? Can you explain, like, you know, 10 Toes to us?
10 Toes, basically, that's a song I freestyled. My producer, he ended up sending the beat on the way, while I was on the way to the studio, and I want to say that was the last song I made for my mixtape. So
really, it was the last song you made for Far From Perfect?
If it wasn't the last song, it was one of the last songs.
It was one of the last songs. You know, you put that as like the first song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure you know that.
So basically, when he sent the beat, I played it for like maybe 10 seconds in the car, and I was like, yeah, I like this. And I don't know, I have a weird way of recording. Like, preferably I want to freestyle. So with that one, since I like the beat, I don't want to get to thinking about what I'm gonna say. So I cut the beat off. When I got there, I pulled it up, and I just went off of emotion. And I just talked about a lot of things that was going on in my life at that time. Okay.
So you did a lot of collaborations with J Killa and Lil Cheeto. Can you tell me, like, where'd you guys meet? Like, where'd you guys form that? Because you guys look really good. You guys look lit on camera. Like, I'm like, oh, they the gang. Is that all FB?
J Killa is.
J Killa?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you still work with Lil Cheeto?
Not at the moment.
I really like you guys. Southside Anthem. Is he from the Southside too?
Yeah.
Okay. Southside, coming together. I love it.
No
Southside,
cap.
in the building. And so, obviously, listening to your next project that's gonna drop soon with Wildlife Tone, I think.
Yeah.
Is this called Traffic?
Yeah, it actually drops tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, so you guys are right on time. You guys go check that out because y'all are right on time.
No
So,
cap.
where did you meet him at?
With Tone, it's like family. So Wildlife, that's all family. So Jay Killer, he really introduced me to them. So we've been messing with Wildlife since we was like 16. So we met Tone along the way and connected. And the crazy thing is that record was actually made on my birthday about an hour or two after the 10 Toes video shoot.
Really? Oh, that's so you did a 10 toe shoot on your birthday?
Yeah, we shot from like 2 to 7.
Really?
And then went to the studio right after.
Damn, y'all was out there all day, 2 to 7.
Yeah.
That's some hours, ain't it? Y'all was on payroll, right? I hope y'all have refreshments.
Tell them how hot it was,
Man, it was too hot.
Really?
Way too hot.
It was 107 degrees.
Oh, y'all was out there in the summer, so you guys shot that around the summertime?
No, it was my birthday September 29th, so it was like the beginning of fall.
You're not a Virgo, you're a
Libra.
Libra. Okay, that's nice.
Get
That's
you a
nice.
Libra. No cap.
Balance is nice. My birthday is September 3rd too, so we still in the
Right.
same month. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Y'all know September birthdays go the whole month because they gave us Labor Day too, so it don't matter. You can celebrate your birthday the whole month if you in September. I advise you do so. September gang, we in here, Libras, Virgos, we in here. So how did you meet Jay Killer? Because I know you guys was on that song. We've been all on the road.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, Jay Killer, that's my dog, that's my brother. We actually met in middle school. We didn't really get close till I say our junior year, and that's when everything really came full circle.
Okay, so you guys both had an interest in music. So was that the first song you guys did together?
Nah, we did plenty of songs together. I say like the first songs we did together, these are only on Spinrilla, but
Oh, is Spinrilla still open?
yeah.
Is that app still up? Man, I got so much music from Spinrilla. Damn. That's when the iPhone first came out too. They had Spinrilla on there. Damn. I'ma download me Spinrilla.
But we had put together a little Valentine's EP. It was like a 3-song EP, and one of the songs on there, this is actually on Apple Music, is called Be Mine. So put that out, kept working, stayed close, and then later on that summer, that's when we formed FBE, and ever since then, just stayed locked in. And we actually got a lot of unreleased music on the way. We also got a song dropping tomorrow as well.
What? So you got 2 songs dropping.
Yeah.
Okay, so we in there. Y'all already know. We finna drop these songs. They finna be lit. Y'all need to go check them out. Definitely Lil Bran. Can you give us your where we can find your music really quick?
Oh, you can find my music on any music platform that you listen to at LILBRAN. You can find me on any social media site at LILBRAN_1. That's Lil Bran _1.
All right, we still gonna continue to these questions. You guys still awake? Y'all still up? Y'all still with me? We up late at night, y'all. We in the city with it. We really here. I'm so happy, you guys, man. I'm glad to be here. Totally blessed, man. Totally favored. I love you guys. I love y'all. I love y'all. So we're gonna continue rolling with the questions. So I also want to know, you and Jay Killer, like, you did make the Be Mine song. I heard that, but you make a lot of songs about love. So like, what's like your relationship status looking like right now? We in 2020. We in the early stages. I want to know. Give me a little bit of tea. You know, it's like, and when you make those songs, the girls be all up on you, like, you know, and also, you know. Tell us like a little bit about like, you know, the hype. Like, when did anything change, you know, from when you started making music to when you didn't? Like, did people blow you up? When people hit you up? Like, what?
Well, my relationship status, like, I'm single, you know, for anybody that's interested. But but I mean, I can't really say if the music helped with the females or not, because I started so young, you know, I'm still in high school, so I had a glow up, not only in music, but in life in general. So it was like the mix of both.
Okay, how old are you right now?
I'm 19.
You're 19? Okay, so do you think you making the music, even not with the girls, do you think it really changed how people see you? You know, do you get a lot more hype now than you did? You know, because you got some people who was fine in high school, and they get out of high school, they're not fine no more, are they? Are they fine? Let's talk about it. Are they fine? Let's be honest, okay?
Not at all.
So, you know, when, you know, especially as being like a creative and an artist, you know, than anybody, you know, people come out the woodworks with like, oh, you know, oh, I see you're making music, you know, people want to be, you know, you're the hottest thing, you know, after high school. Me, that's me. I guess y'all didn't know. That's me, but that's why I brought it up.
But, yeah, it was a handful that surprised me, you know what I'm saying, that came with the music.
Okay. Did you go back, because I seen that you performed at high schools, did you go back to your high school and perform?
Yeah, that was actually our first pep rally. So that was a real good experience. Like, that was a life-changing experience, I'll say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you feel like, you know, you changed lives that day? You know, giving back to, you know, the community and even doing stuff like that. Because, like, I'm pretty sure, was it paid? I don't think that stuff, like, it's a pep rally, you know, like, you're supposed to be, you know. Do they reach out to you, too? Because I'm not going to lie, Band the Game Marco was at our pep rally.
Yeah,
so, you know, I don't know how that goes. So, like, you know, I do want to know, you know, so.
Well, basically, the person that was over the pep rally, his name is Mr. Parker at Creekside, and we've been close ever since, like, my freshman year. So he reached out to us and asked us to come out, and the way they had it set up, we not only performed for our high school, but we performed with other people that was up and coming at the time too, that was making a lot of noise, like Euro Got It, Bandit Game Marco, Cody Shane, Schoolie, Paper Love. So
were they there?
Yeah.
They was in Creekside?
Yeah, like we all performed together. So it was
watching the growth from all of them, especially
Yeah.
Cody Shane. I had seen Cody Shane perform many times. That's crazy. So how was that experience for you, just to see like other people doing like the same thing? You felt like you was in the right place, you know?
I feel like I was definitely in the right place.
Right, definitely. Them people are definitely hot now. So any like, you know, right now, you know, in 2018 you have May God Be With Me. 2019 you have Far From Perfect. What can we expect from 2020?
2020 is it's gonna be a breakout year. I can promise you that. I got a big single dropping in March. It's called Hoop Dreams, and then I haven't decided on a date or a title, but I do plan on dropping another tape this year.
Okay. I'm expecting, you know, hear some more growth and, you know, hear some more good music, you know. I really feel like your music really motivates others, you know, on the artist spotlight. You know, my favorite line from that 10 Toes, you know, you got a foundation built like it came from Lowe's, you know, because first of all, where y'all gonna go get all y'all foundation building stuff? We gonna go get it from somewhere where it's sturdy. We gonna get it from Lowe's. You hear me? We gonna build it solid, and it's all. We in the beginning of the year. That's all it's about right now. We building it solid, and we gonna make sure we gonna see you again. Most definitely, you are definitely on the come up, and somebody I'm definitely looking at. Most definitely. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Man, thank you for coming out, you guys. We're going to wrap this video up here because, you know, we're going to see Lil Bran in the future, you know. We're gonna see him. He coming back. You know, y'all going to see me again, too, you know. In the future, you dig? Okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Can you tell us what we like can follow you, get your handle, you know?
Y'all can follow me on any social media platform at Lil Bran _1. That's LILBRAN _1.
Okay, you guys can follow me. I'm the Mayflower, MAI.FLWR. You can find me on Instagram like that. You can definitely find me on Twitter like that, you know. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the audience, you guys, also for being present. You guys, you know, also, you know, we're always here for growth and development and, you know, to see everybody prosper in the future. So definitely leave your comments. Definitely subscribe. Come to my Instagram. Tell me how you feel. Come to Lil Bran's Instagram. Tell them how you feel, you guys. You know, we here for you all. Hopefully creating the content that you guys want. Definitely, you know, send in your music. Let us know you guys are here. Again, thank you. I'm Mayflower with a Lil Bran. And we out this thing. Thank y'all.